Excellent day. I like the whole attitude. I like the demeanor. I like the focus. Attention to details. A normal good Monday with some more detailed work as far as game plan stuff with it. But I really liked where we were mentally and the execution of some things. I like where we're at right now. It was a good, solid day. Very good, solid day. Question?
Did you decide? Did you tell the team about a starting
About what?
About maybe a quarterback who might be leading the offense?
Now, why would make you think I was doing that?
Just an idea, just a hunch.
One of them guys say it? You say that?
No.
Did you say that?
You say that.
Probably him. Shane. Probably.
Hey.
It was.
Has to be one of
You
us,
always starting something. Troublemaker. Huh?
You like it.
I'm gonna let you go see Vic. No, we're gonna name one. Everett's gonna be our starter day one, and with Sean being right there, both guys had a tremendous camp. Feel very comfortable with both guys. Very happy that both guys are playing well, and we're gonna need both guys to play well throughout the year. But we'll start the first game with Everett.
What separated him from Sean?
Well, I just think I don't want to go into detail about that, but what we're at right now and the things he did, I just think it's what's best for our team at this particular time. Like I say, we may need I think we'll definitely need both guys throughout the year, but I'm very pleased. It was not it was a tougher decision because of how well they were playing, not how things they weren't doing and leading and doing those kind of things. But very pleased with his progress and where he's at right now. He's got a good grasp of things, making reads, making plays, getting on the edge with his legs when he has to. Can run. He can make it do everything we need to do. Deep ball, short ball, all the things we have to have.
What sort of progressions do you go through when you're trying to figure out who your starting quarterback is going to be? Is there a checklist, or is it not that complicated?
There's a checklist of things in my mind that you have to do, but I don't want to go into great detail about them because we'd be here forever. I'm serious. But I think it's also how each guy performed with each group, and I say each player is different, but there's certain things with this too, how they move them, how they react to them, how the team reacts to them. There's a lot of little things that go into it.
I know once before you rattled off like the list of QB battles you've had. What made this similar or different than ones you've been involved with in the past?
First of all, two very high character quality young men, two very good players, two guys you feel very comfortable with putting in the game and playing with. And, I think we got two guys that can lead us. I really do. But at this time, I think Everett's the choice that we need to have out there. But at this particular time, it's similar in that way because a lot of those guys, a lot of the other battles I had, all those guys, both of them play in the NFL. You know what I mean? So that's a good problem to have.
You said you weren't going to have a short lease, so is this going to be a week-to-week decision, or how?
No, I mean, you don't ever. I'm not going to, if a guy does something wrong, immediately jerk him out of the game. He's got to play. But if there's something that I think is falling apart and we have to make a change, we do. But we're not going to sit and look over our shoulder to play. We're going to go play football and have fun and lead this team.
Now, when you made your decision, did you sit down with both of them, or did you tell them separately?
I told them separately. I had each guy, and had each guy, have questions and things, and very honest, very open, and I always am about those things.
How was the reaction for both?
Good. Like you would expect. Both very respectful, both very, one very happy, one disappointed, but not, when it did. Hey, I'm gonna be the best for this team. I'm gonna be ready when my number's called, and I'm gonna take my opportunities. And if those things, they both reacted the way I thought they would.
Did you sense or see any change in Everett's demeanor today at practice after being the guy?
I don't really think. He had a really good day, but not drastically. But he had a smile on his face.
What does it say about Golson to come in, transfer, and win the starting job?
Well, I think he came in, worked hard. The big thing is I think he related to our players very well, just like Sean does. But I think that's always the part that's the toughest, how you fit in with the success of what was going on here and coming from the outside. And I think it just shows to his character and what kind of young man he is.
Sean's obviously kind of waited his turn, fourth-year guy. Was it tough telling him?
Guys, everybody talk about coaching's fun. There's some tough things in coaching. I got to talk about things that you don't like to do, part of your job. But you got when you're in charge, you got to make decisions, and that's part of being in charge. And you have to make that call, and it's very disappointing, very tough.
Did you ever? You were in a lot of quarterback battles as a player.
Yep.
Did you ever lose one? Not even in the pro. I know the AFL.
Well, and I got hurt in that stuff, but
Okay.
I never played there long enough to matter.
But as a quarterback, you played
Yeah,
as a quarterback.
Bill Ben Bennett and I were both going into that when
Okay.
they started Ben in the beginning of that, and then I got hurt in the third game, so I guess I would. Yes, I would have.
But you can relate to what Sean goes through because you were in those battles.
Oh,
You
exactly
know how
right.
hard it
And
is.
you're a competitor.
Right.
You're hard, but the character in him, and just like I said here when Casey Weldon and Brad Johnson did, look how that turned out. You don't ever know how those battles turn out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I want that to happen. I don't mean I want Everett to go play tremendous and lead us and do those things, but we got two very good quarterbacks.
Big picture, what do you think this means for the offense going forward?
Hopefully that we've found our guy that's leading us right now, and we'll progress and put points on the board, move the ball, and take care of it.
Any other news you want to drop? O-line, receivers, or it's just QB?
No, I mean, we're healthy, man. Getting all those wideouts back was tremendous. Getting all those guys back on the field now. Health of getting Derek Kelly and those guys back. Alec Eberle is dealing with the personal health problem that he's getting evaluated right now, so that's why he's not out there.
Do you foresee ever having to use both of them in the game or in the future anytime?
Yeah, you never. I never say never in this business. You know what I mean? You never say never.
How was Sean out here today?
Good. Had a really good day. Threw the ball really well. Played well. And was milling into everything.
What's that say about him, man? Because it's a
How
disappointment. Obviously.
how character quality he is. He's a really good player. He's proven he can go out against big time teams. He did at Clemson, the number 1 defense in the country, threw for 300 yards and lettuce. And I have nothing but respect for him. And like I say, I am glad he's in our program. And who says he won't be still leading our program one day?
Have you settled down to center?
Yeah, right now, Corey Martinez is right now. But Eberle come back in there, feel very good with him, and Hofield getting back in this mix in this last week is because that's a position of it's such a like quarterback. You know, you can snap or you can't. You know what I'm saying? Getting those guys all there is very critical.
Is there a timetable for Eberle to return?
No, and we have to wait till the evaluation.